I'm bringing 80 mist into a zone right now, and I hope I don't lose it. All right, guys, I am back from my trip. I have 9 days left, and I have a lot of catching up to do. I assume this season is as amazing as we've all hoped, so I'm getting back into it. So if something has changed about this season, if the servers are getting more crowded, then I am not aware of it. I'm just back. Okay, if I remember right, there's a giant in this bush. There is, yes. So we'll see how this goes. I'm really want to finish this season, and I'm obviously behind right now because I have been gone for like 10 days. I survived the mountains, everyone. It was amazing. No bears attacked me, which I was legitimately worried about that. In fact, we didn't even see a bear. Almost every other imaginable mistake or problem happened, but not the bear. The bear we were clear away from bears. For example, we were in the middle of a lightning storm, which is really dangerous in the mountains, but we tried to stay low and we didn't die. We got hailed, like hail pelted me in the face. That was pretty crazy. That was a little on the nerve-wracking side. Let's see what else. Oh, well, one, the trails were missing. So luckily we had a GPS, because otherwise we probably would have died. Honestly, the trails were really badly marked. There were times we were just climbing, you know, random mountains, or not random mountains. We kind of knew where we were, but again, it was nerve-wracking to say the least. And the most impressive thing probably is just that my dad, who is 70 years old, it was for his birthday, totally crushed it. Like, I mean, other than I carried his bag. There was one time I carried some of his weight for him. There was one point I was carrying a 63-pound backpack, which is pretty intense. For those of you who are not familiar with backpacking, that's more than I should be carrying, but I've been getting in shape. I've been enjoying being in shape. Man, this zone is dead. I wonder if it's because I haven't logged on in like 10 days. I wonder if they're gonna give me some dead zones. If they are, I should probably convert the mist into the orbs, the name things, so that, wow, I've been gone for 10 days and forgotten how to play this, or forgotten the season. Wow, well, I don't have enough mist to convert it, and I don't actually know what resources I need. So I'm gonna go to the new camp area. This area right here. It looks like some of my teammates are on. Maybe in the next episode I'll join up with those guys. We're gonna see what we need to do, and we're gonna go at it, and hopefully this season will not be too bad. Okay, we need a fire and 2 air signs. Let's see, someone's saying hi. I was your sub. I'm sad to hear you left. I didn't left. He's just broken English. That's sorry. This is awkward. Anyways, I was the one who donated. What? The black screen stream. Oh, period. That was you! Exclamation mark. Thank you for that. Nitgo. Well, shout out to Nitgo. Just gave you a shout out, period. I better go work on my season. I hope you took the screenshot, Nitgo. Okay, I need fire and air. Fire and air. All right, so I got 1 air. We need to get 1 more air and 1 more fire. All right, let's transform. Let's see if we can get a fire. If we get an earth, I mean, we'll still save it, obviously, because we'll probably need those soon. I've got 10 days to make up. Got the fire. I'm gonna go ahead and make another one. I have a, oh crap. I think that was a bot. Skull Thief. Pretty sure that's a bot. Kind of freaked me out. Really thought I was alone in this zone. Another fire. Man, I kind of want to just keep using this because I know it's a bot zone. But no, that's fine. It'll make it more exciting. And I have a team. I have my whole team on. It'll be real easy to, if I need more signs, to make that happen. All right, let's go get an air sign. Honestly, the best way to do this is just to do the secret grove. That's definitely going to be my best bet. All right, I'm having trouble finding the thing in the secret grove. Did they take it out? Surely they didn't take it out. That would be crazy if they took it out of the Secret Grove. That would really bother people. No, they didn't take it out. I figured they wouldn't. That would have been kind of messed up. People would have been perturbed. All right, let's see. We just need an air symbol. Dang it. Let's hope I get Nablon. You gonna try to take it from me? Aha! You got, thank you. So you gonna give me another one? Another air. All right, well I got the air that I need and I have the fire at home. So let's run real quick and let's see if we can't get, let's see what the next season, requirement is. Man, my team is ready to hang out. Going to get some more mist. Oh, yes, I cannot wait to play with these guys. I've been really wanting to play this season with the team. I've been enjoying playing this season alone, but I think it'd be even more fun with the team. Frostborn's always more fun with the team, or that's my opinion, is it's more fun with the team. So here we go. We got our 3. So it's getting more expensive. For the same 20 points, we now got a top tier, or 30 points, I guess. Now it's up to 30 points. Probably for you guys, it's up to 40 points. I just have about 10 days to make up. In fact, it might already be up to 50 points for you guys. Probably not. That's probably too early for that, right? All right, 30 points. All right, now I need a fire and an earth. All right, let's see how many levels we got. We got up to 39. That's pretty sweet. 39. Gonna keep going. So now we got to go get 30 more. All right, so I need earth, and I already have the fire. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back to that red zone and see if I can try again. And while I'm basically milking the fact that I've been gone for a while, turning in a lot of that mist I accumulated over time to get resources while it's yes, it's the same zone. This is amazing. So I'm still in that bot zone. Let's see if we can't get an earth sign. Yes, wow, the RNG has been favoring me today. Oh, here comes another. Could that be a real player? No, it's another bot. Do you think it's even worth chasing him? Are the bots even worth it? Nope, definitely not. I'll take the wood though. Thank you for farming some wood for me. All right, here we go. 30 more points. Done. All right, so now we need water, thank goodness, and 2 more fires. So let's see where we're at here. We're at 230. So we got 4 more items. We got a fire dagger. That was cool. And if we get up to 260, we're gonna get just 3 more levels. But we're just trying to, we're almost halfway there. Almost halfway to completion. Okay, well, honestly, I mean, I should not, normally I would never bring 80 mist into a zone, but if this, I think I've got this red zone locked into a bot zone, and so as long as it's the same zone, I can't lose my 80 mist. I hope not. I mean, this would make a great cold open. I really hope that I don't lose my 80 mist right now. Or actually, this is better. I'm bringing 80 mist into a zone right now, and I hope I don't lose it. Then when you watch the video, you're going to be like, oh, come on. It was a bot zone. We all knew it was a bot zone. Oh, no. It's a red. Ah! If a real player shows up, I'm going to be eating my words so badly in this episode, but I've only heard about that happening. It's never happened to me. When I'm in a bot zone, I've never run into real players. So hopefully I'm right. There's one. Man, the RNG loves me so much today. This has been amazing. It's like my welcome back present. RNG just loves me. The RNG gods. Alright, we need one more fire. And there's an earth. Okay, I've been talking too much about the RNG love for me, but we'll see. We'll see if this gets, hopefully this keeps getting better. RNG love! Yes! Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do one more. Might as well, right? I mean, I'm in a bot zone. I don't have anything to worry about. I'm just gonna utilize this while I can, because normally going into a zone like this, you know, you risk losing it. All right, we got 3 fires and 1 earth. All right, I'm gonna run in. I just used pretty much all the mist that I had collected before my trip, and I'm blowing through these days pretty quick. So clearly I don't have enough mist to make up for the whole time I was on vacation. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. 40. I'm in the 40. Oh, look at this, guys. I already have enough for another 40. Boom. Oh my gosh. Oh, all I need is 1 more air and I'll have this one and another 40. I'm just blowing through this. We are over halfway through. I was gone for a long time, so I'm definitely not caught up. But I'm getting there, except I need to go get 1 more air. I do have enough mist, so I might be able to do that. But I'll show you guys that in another episode. In the next episode, I'm going to be playing with those with my team, which is exciting. But I think some of you might be wondering what my trip was like, so I'm just going to show a few pictures. We're not even on the hike yet. This is us just driving up into Montana. I think we're in Wyoming. He put some kind of filter on this picture. All right, so this is us leaving on the hike. We're about to go climb all these mountains. It's gonna be crazy. We gotta ford this lake. This is me, this is my dad, and this is my brother. And we have no clue what is about to befall us. There are many times that we are like, oh man, I'm glad we survived. Especially my dad, he's 70 years old. I did, even though our packs look the same size, I took all the heavy stuff. Mine's 63 pounds right now. His is 35 pounds. And my brother's is like 58 pounds. So he took a lot too. At this time, there were times when my hip started hurting and my brother took on more weight. But it was pretty epic. Okay, so this is pretty shortly into the trip. We are having to cross these rivers, which means taking off your boots and walking through. I mean, right now, this water the first time was probably only 45 degrees. And we eventually got to where we were crossing water that was like 32.5 degrees. Like basically a half a degree over freezing. There were places that there was ice on the lake, so definitely freezing water. So, and then as we would hike, we would, come into these spots where we would need to come and we get out our freeze-dried food and we would heat up boiling water, which boils water. Did y'all know that water boils at a lower temperature in the mountains in the higher altitude? So the water would boil quickly and then we put it in our little pouches of freeze-dried food and let them sit there for like 5 to 15 minutes, and we'd eat a meal, and they're pretty good. And so we did that. This is my brother. These are my 2 brother-in-laws, and this is my dad. We ended up doing a lot of this where we trekked through the snow. I was in the front like this, and so I'd cut the path. I was also the heaviest because I'm 191 pounds. I had a 50 to 60 pound backpack, and so I ended up that's a lot of weight to compress the snow so that other people weren't falling into the snow. And these are some of the views we saw. So just look at those mountains. We're climbing through it. This is the second day. You can see my dad down here fly fishing and my brother's fly fishing. Me and my 2 brother-in-laws are chilling. We didn't have fishing poles, so we just kind of drank some spiked Arnold Palmers. We had to, even our alcoholic drinks, we had to obviously I hiked the alcohol. That's part of the reason why my backpack was heavy. But You know, everything else, like if you're gonna make a mixed drink, you need to just bring powder. So we had like an Arnold Palmer powder, and we just filter out some water from like a lake. We'd use this filter, and we'd filter the water, and then we'd make ourselves some mixed drinks. So we had a lot of fun doing that. Here's another good view. Not only do you see the ice on the lake, but you can also see that some of these, there's no trail. Or maybe actually this one does have a trail. Some of these places there was no trail. We're just trying to figure it out. Luckily my brother-in-law had a GPS, this brother-in-law, and so we'd check it every once in a while, make sure we weren't way out of line, which one time we did. We went almost a mile the wrong way. After that we started checking the GPS more, make sure we didn't make more mistakes, realizing that there are trails. Not only are there trails or not trails there should be a trail, but there's sometimes were trails where there shouldn't have been a trail. We didn't know it was there, and it just, there was a trail, but it wasn't the right one. Look at this, guys. This is a pano of I mean, just, this is amazing. This is, I think, where we came. We started, where did we start? We started over here, and we kind of came around through here, up through here. This is insane journey. This was one of our last nights. We were really nervous on this night. This is me, because this lake is frozen and we needed to cross these mountains to get way far over there, and it was the last day, and we're like, man, we're behind schedule. There's my dad eating one of his freeze-dried meals, they were pretty epic. I don't want to eat another one for probably a couple years, but they were pretty good for, you know, what you had to hike everything in. It was pretty nice because they were very lightweight. This is when I woke up that next morning, the last day of the hike. We got snow and ice on our tent, and the lakes are frozen over. Like, even the parts that, like you saw in one of those pictures, there was ice on but it was like just part of the lake that was iced. Well, the parts that weren't would have a thin layer of ice frozen over them when we woke up. It was pretty crazy. And then, so we get to the last part of the trail, which is actually, ironically, the part that we were supposed to be on the whole time. There's this really famous hiking trail through this national park called the Beaten Path, you know? And we were supposed to go on the beaten path, and it's a really nice trail. It's got bridges over waterways, all that stuff. Well, there was a bridge that got knocked out. I don't know if y'all heard about the Yellowstone flooding, a bunch of snowmelt flooding. That happened, and it knocked out half the trail. So we had to create this long 28-mile trek that only had the last 6 miles as part of the beaten path. And the last 6 miles were easy compared to what we had been going through. So we were really worried about, are we even going to make it? And then we ended up getting to the beaten path the last 6 miles, and we're like, oh, this is easy. The trail's very clearly marked. Sometimes the trail was as much as 4 feet wide. It had bridges over water. And the good thing it had bridges, because we couldn't cross something like this. You know, we crossed some pretty crazy rivers. There was one time we had to wait until the river had forked out, and it was like 100 feet long. And so we hiked through that, and my feet were literally numb. I would touch my feet after going through that river, and I could not feel my finger touching my foot. They were that numb from how cold the water was. But they weren't this thick and rushing, and we would have gotten washed away if we tried to cross something like this. All right, and then this is us at the very end of the trail, where you can see this fancy bridge, and thank goodness, because again, very crazy rushing water. But we did it. We made it through the trail, and oh my gosh, look at that. And my dad's motorhome is up these stairs, and we end up making the trip, and we all survived, and we went and got burgers because we were desperate for good food. And it was a really good bonding time, and me and my brothers and my dad are all feeling really bonded to each other. So I'm back. It feels good to be back. Thanks for, looks like everyone's enjoying this season while I was gone. I'm going to get working on trying to catch up with this season, and hopefully the next season will be even better. All right, guys. See you next time.